Hi, it's showing time to reacting to Titans Season 4 Episode 9. Dude, where's my Gar? Which means hopefully we're going to find out where Gar is. I have missed him. I have loved the first episodes back of this half season, and I have loved the whole of Season 4, and I love all of Titans. So yeah, you can find the unedited version of this reaction and all of my reactions on my Patreon, and let's go.
Hi there.
Baby Gar.
I don't want to be alone. You're gonna have to be, okay? I need to go make an announcement so we can find your parents. I'm sure they're as worried as you are. I'll be right back, sweetie.
Well, you wouldn't leave him. You'd take him with you and you'd say your son is at information stand 7 or whatever. You wouldn't leave the kid alone. He's connected to all animals and their suffering.
God feel I have found you.
You're gonna help him, right? I found my Gar. Gar's face.
Ah, yes. And you, are you hungry?
Confused?
I pulled you here, out of the red.
Oof.
Red? I am your freedom.
Okay. Sure. I'm glad we know where Gar is, and hopefully he'll get some answers and come to a greater understanding of who he is.
You did what I told you to. You saved yourself.
And your friends, don't worry, you saved them too. You need to do some more explaining. You seem trustworthy, but
You brought me here.
gonna need
You
some more
can take me
explanation.
back.
This might be good if it teaches you about your powers, but he's also deathly worried about his friends.
Why isn't it? Send me back.
Sweetheart.
Only you can find your way back through the red.
This man has seemed trustworthy. Does that mean he's not going to be?
You have no idea the evil we've been up against. Blood moons, curses, demons.
The end of the world. Which
It
would
may
also
be a
end the
matter of
world for
life
you.
and death that I.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? If I can handle himself, good, good, good. Would you like to join the Titans? Why did random armored men come and attack?
I need to free the apes and burn their lab to the ground.
Is that a
The
matter of
disease
world
that
ending?
killed my sister. It came from this same lab, Gar.
What? So much about me.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me something about you?
He was not expecting that.
Prolonged my lifespan. It gave me strength.
How long?
stamina,
How old are you?
and the ability to fuse goes back as far as the story of Mkunare and Kanyanga.
Oh, does he
Each
think
one of us
is Gar the one
protected our
like?
time as best we could.
Yeah, Gar's
with the
next in the
tools
line.
we were given.
Why is it that I only turn into green animals?
Your favorite color is green, no?
Yeah.
Very
Been
cute.
that way ever since I was a kid.
Your influence over the red is astounding.
How long does it take to begin? How long does it take to begin? How long is it gonna take to begin?
Not concerning at all. Gar? Is he actually back?
Where are we going?
I don't know.
This isn't
Yes, you
right
do.
now.
You are in the driver's seat.
This is very strange. But it is the, you know, growth for Gar. We support it.
Mostly dead. This isn't my first funeral.
That's what I was wondering, would she come back?
Or eve of resurrection. Forget yourself and the Titans, Gar. This is all so much bigger. Bigger.
I mean, it is, but also the Titans are currently trying to stop the end of the world. You don't get much bigger than that.
flows backwards
And your
forwards.
family is one of the biggest things that matter.
Go into the red. Champions. Guardians.
He was already connected to the animals even then.
Painful to realize you are unlike anyone else in this world. That you are absolutely alone.
Being different does not mean you're alone.
But
It just means you're different.
Then we can go.
I'm really hoping this is going to be good growth for Gar, but it's very strange.
When you become one with the red, individual relationships lose their meaning.
It's not going to happen to
Like-
Gar because he's different. Family is
Yeah.
everything. Human connection, or even connection to individual
Not
animals,
such
is
things.
important.
I can feel them too.
But if the animals are diseased, is there a cure for the disease, or is their freedom going to be death? Because if we let them out into the world, they'll just contaminate, infect more. Oh, you can do this! Like gorillas. This is so cool. Gar is so much more confident with his abilities than he used to be.
This is a restricted area.
Do you think that's gonna stop him?
Take her out of here.
That's right.
The only
It is
freedom is
dying
death.
right here on this table.
So are you.
Dominic.
Oh my god, he's fusing them! Poor ape, she didn't deserve that at the end. Like, he maybe deserves a bit of justice. If not, I mean, I do understand that some testing on animals is necessary, but you don't have to treat them cruelly like this.
It was
Oof.
his lab.
Fuck.
Dr.
So-
Niles called her.
He killed Gar's parents and then saved Gar.
You knew all of this?
Oh.
Everything here already happened.
Oof.
I destroyed this lab years ago.
Whoa.
That the man who saved my life killed my mother and father?
And many others. Justified by his
Oh,
quest
God.
to unlock it.
Sweetheart.
People in your life are never who you think them to be. They can be destructive
Sometimes
at
they
worst,
are.
or distraction at best, like the Titans.
The Titans fight
You-
to save people.
Are so much more.
Like, if
than
the
their
Titans stopped doing what they were doing right now, stopped destroying things in their quest, the world would end.
You are the changeling.
God, it's
True
wonderful and we love
protector of
him.
the red, ready to release.
I'm leaving.
No, you are meant to fight alone, to be alone.
No one is meant to be
Race
alone.
Above family or the truth you saw.
There can be more than one version of this truth. He could still be the protector of the red and have friends
How
and a family.
lonely.
Stop talking, please.
To the red
God, just fly away.
and no one else.
Well, too late.
And not only am I not alone,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm connected to everybody on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
If the Red chose me to be its protector, fine. I'm in. But I will not abandon the people I love most.
That's our goal.
I'm going to them. Save the world together.
I'm so proud of you.
For the first time in my life, I know I am.
I love him so much. He's doing it his own way, and I support it. Because no one should have to be alone, and I just hope he did make it okay, because I would not be okay if he didn't.
You're gonna find friends.
Yeah.
You're gonna find family. And they are going to love you as much as you love them.
Yeah. Gar is in control of himself. He's not going to follow anybody else. He's not going to follow what the Red wants, what the dude wants, Dominic wanted. He's going to live his life.
I like green.
It's the green now. Hey, Barry. Oh god, where is he now? I wanted Gar to get back with his family. Blue Valley? Courtney! I remember that she was going to be in this. I didn't expect this.
You all right? Cosmo.
I'm so happy. Is that Courtney's entire crossover? Brilliant. I'm so mad that they cancelled Saga on Titans. So mad. Is that like a nod of approval? Gar? I just need him home. Next episode, all of our family together, please. Don't say he's been taken to the Doom Patrol, please. Is he in the Doom Patrol? Is this our universe or a different one? This isn't his family! Okay, so this was a very, very different episode to what I was expecting. I love that it explored Gar, it explored where his abilities came from, that maybe he already had this connection and this potential before the outbreak of the illness, and that was kind of done intentionally, and it definitely reinforced how terrible the Chief was and that he had been the one behind it all. It was a very, I think, some of my favourite moments were the idea of like, you've always followed and it's time to stop following. Because I think that was intended to, like, the Red and like the Dominic dude wanted Gar to be like, I'm going to do my own thing, fuck everyone else. But the truth of that is, as part of growing up, when we first met Gar, he was a teenager. I have no idea how much time has passed, he's still very, very young. But when you were young in particular, it is very easy to just look to someone older and wiser and follow them. And obviously, he will still do a little bit of that. But I think part of growing up and part of being part of a team like the Titans is, even if you have your leaders in the team, you still voice your own opinions. You say, that's not right, we shouldn't do that. And Gar has always done that, let's be honest. But maybe he'll take a slightly more active role in things like that, and that I love. My favourite part of this was the fact that Gar didn't bow down to peer pressure. Gar wasn't like, okay, I'll take on this responsibility and stop loving everyone. Gar was like, wait, what you're saying makes zero sense. If I'm connected to everything, then I'm connected to everything, and it's going to make my love for my family even stronger. Fuck you. So I really enjoyed the exploration of Gar and of where the idea of the red or the green, as it may be now, and how it has been there through generations. And I definitely think that's the sort of power that can warp you if you're alone. Not necessarily into like a bad thing, but I think like the way Dominic was so like, I am alone, I will have no one in my life. I think it's partly because he became connected in this way for a moment of grief. But I love that Gar was like, okay, cool, I'm going to take responsibility. I'm not going to run from that. But I'm also not going to give up on my family. They are what matters to me most. I love the glimpse of the multiverse, seeing Barry, seeing a couple of movies. I didn't recognise everything. But it also feels a bit bittersweet to me because I'm pretty sure part of why Titans and Saga were cancelled were because of the like shake up in like the management of DC, and so therefore I'm a bit, you know, fuck you. No, I don't want to watch any of your new movies, actually. I mean, I probably will. I can't lie, but you know, maybe I won't. So it was great to see. It was just great to have a Garfield episode and a Garfield episode. But I do miss him being with his family, and I'm glad that he stuck to mentioning them as his family. I love that we saw that little glimpse of Rachel with her old hair. And yeah, his little visit with Courtney was great. Now, I did not and have not seen the Doom Patrol spin-off that they did. I think I did it do 2 seasons or something. I honestly don't know. Largely because no one sponsored it, but mostly because I just didn't enjoy the characters in that episode of Titans when we first met them. I liked Gar. I didn't really like the vibe of everything else. And I know people said that show was very different, but it just didn't scream and appeal to me. Maybe I'll watch it one day. So I have no idea whether he has landed, like, is he currently in the right universe? He's just with the wrong family. Like, he's with a previous family, not his current family. A very distant, not estranged. Estranged, is that the word? My God. Brain fog, don't get chronic fatigue syndrome, friends. A very estranged. That's it, family. You know, I also think you can move on from family. And I don't think every single member of the Doom Patrol was bad or anything, but this is maybe a family he has had. It is not his current family or the family he intended. But maybe it's the family that deep down in his mind he was thinking about because he wants revenge against the chief, who we already knew was a shit guy, but he's even worse than we thought. Or at least it's confirmed our worst suspicions. So I don't entirely know whether Gar is currently in the right universe. Like I think when he was in Nebraska with Courtney, he was potentially in the wrong universe. Like even if he traveled to the part of the to Metropolis, they if it existed in Courtney's world, he wouldn't have been able to find the Titans because he was in the wrong universe. So I don't know if they are in the same universe or not. But where he is now, can he at least, hop on a bus to Metropolis and eventually find his friends? I'm sure there's going to be a lot more complex stuff to that. I kind of hope we're not going to have another episode without the rest of the Titans, and I also hope we're not going to have another episode without Gar. I would like it if in the next episode we could explore both storylines, because I missed Gar in those previous episodes. It's easier to, and like obviously in this episode you noticed the rest of the Titans being missing far more because there was only one of them in it, but I did miss Gar throughout. Like when I was editing, I was like, where's Gar? So I'd really like to have in the next episodes both plot lines featuring, both sets of characters featuring, and for Gar to get freaking home. I was just really counting on at the end of this one he would be back with his family, and he's with the wrong one. So yeah, very intriguing episode. Very proud of Gar as always. He is a shining light and he continues to shine. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.